Getting answers, true crime. Back in 2004, the disappearance of UMass Amherst student Maura Murray haunted Hampshire County, and to this day, her story continues to send shockwaves all throughout the nation as her case still remains unsolved. 16 years later, Maura has never been found. Tonight, in a Western Mass News exclusive interview, Jordan Jagelinzer spoke with Maura's sister Julie as her family still searches for answers.
Maura Murray was a nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. On February 9, 2004, she emailed her professors and told them there had been a death in her family and she would be off campus for the week. But after that day, she was never seen again.
There was no death in the family.
The 21-year-old disappeared after a car accident in Haverhill, New Hampshire on Route 112.
This family does not have closure. They don't know where she is. They don't know if she's still alive.
New Hampshire State Representative Deborah DeSimone has been working with the family in recent months to keep a permanent marker on that roadway to remember Maura. Her sister, Julie Murray, tells Western Mass News before the accident, her records show she called a condominium owner in Bartlett, New Hampshire, a place their family vacationed.
Maura was familiar with the complex.
But Maura never made it there.
She didn't tell anybody where she was going.
No, that's what's so mysterious.
Her sister says this wasn't typical behavior for Maura. School was a top priority. In her car, a 1996 Saturn was so beat up, she rarely drove it.
For her to take that huge risk of not only driving it, but driving it all the way from UMass to New Hampshire was huge.
At 3:15 p.m., she withdrew $280 at an off-campus ATM, nearly all the money in her account. She then stopped at a nearby liquor store in Amherst.
There was a receipt from a local liquor store in the Amherst area, and that's how we know that she bought the $40 worth of alcohol on February 9th, because the receipt tells us that.
After her departure around 4:30, she began her drive north.
There was no activity on her cell phone past 4:37.
According to those phone records, that's when Maura called the New Hampshire condo owner. Her sister says the owner remembered the call but did not rent her condo out to Maura. It appears to Julie that Maura didn't have anything booked.
She didn't really have the means to stay anywhere longer than 1 or 2 nights.
Between the time she left and crossed the New Hampshire border, Maura stopped to get gas.
The car was pretty much full, so we know she got gas pretty close to where the car was found.
Then at 7:27, a 911 call came in from a neighbor reporting an accident. At 7:42, a second came in from another neighbor, a bus driver.
He actually stopped his bus right by the car and spoke to what we believe was Maura.
He asked Maura if she needed help, but Maura declined, saying she called AAA.
He knew that wasn't true because there's no cell phone service.
He reported that Maura looked shaken up but appeared uninjured.
Within the span of those 7 to 10 minutes before the cops came at 7:46, she's just gone.
When police arrived, the car was locked. The scene had been searched and Maura was nowhere to be found.
We believe Maura was heading east, and the first officer on the scene never went east.
Most of her belongings gone.
Her book bag and some of the alcohol was gone. Her cell phone, the keys, her wallet.
Since her disappearance, nobody has ever been able to find her.
But why would she leave and walk on her own in the dead of winter? Where would Maura go?
We know both airbags deployed. We know the windshield was cracked. We know the front bumper was kind of pushed in.
Photos of the driver's side of the windshield lead Julie to believe Maura may have had a head injury.
She could have had a concussion, and it's cold and it's dark, and she's in an unfamiliar area.
But deep down, she thinks her sister was picked up after the bus driver spoke with her.
Maybe he came, she said she called, she didn't. Then she may have realized, oh, wait, I don't even have cell phone service. Let me get the next ride.
And that next ride may have been Maura's last.
Not a single piece of evidence has ever surfaced. Not a single person, not one, has come forward in 16 years.
For Western Mass News, I'm Jordan Jagelinzer.
And Western Mass News spoke with Jeff Straslin, an Associate Attorney General at the New Hampshire Attorney General's office, who tells us this is still an open investigation.
We have not been able to determine what happened to Maura, so this has been an ongoing investigation to try to determine what happened to her. and whether or not her disappearance was the result of any criminal conduct.
So where is Maura, and what happened to her? Her family wants these answers. If you know anything about what may have happened to Maura, you can submit a tip to the Cold Case Unit as well as Maura's family by heading to our website, westernmassnews.com.